Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be reacting to Gym Leader Ed's recent video, Why Does Digimon Do This? Digimon World Next Order Price. So let's dive in and let's see what Ed has to say about this.
All right, guys, so this is going to be a bit of a rant. If you don't know, Digimon World Next Order came out today. I should have, by the time this video is going live, already put out a...
Just an FYI, all prices that you guys see on screen are in Canadian. So this game is $59.99 in USD. Just a little clarification there. Let's continue with the video.
In episode 1 for our Let's Play series. Potentially, you guys got to let me know if you want me to continue that. But anyways, this is like the thing that annoys me. And we discussed this a few times this week regarding like Digimon.
So one thing for me, I'm not really a like diehard Digimon fan, and like these little things that like the Digimon franchise like so makes me not want to like this franchise. So hopefully Ed can explain a little bit more of that.
It's Catch-22 and like how these Japanese games will like make these decisions in the West and then deem these games like unviable. So if you don't know, Digimon World Next Order is out on Switch. It was out on PS4 back in 2016, I believe.
Yeah, that's nearly 7 years ago. It's such a long time for at least for gaming sense anyways.
This is the issue, okay? This is Canadian currency, by the way. That's why it's $79.99. They're charging, which would be the equivalent of 60 USD, by the way. They're charging full price, like a full brand new game.
And that's my problem. Like, why are they charging full price for a port? Like, this game has been out since 2016. It's been out on the PlayStation 4 and in Japan on the PS Vita. Like, why is this being full price? Like, I don't get it. Like Monster Rancher 2 and 1 DX, like their port, it's only $29.99. Like, I don't... Like, ported games should not command the same price as a fully fledged game. Like, even though, like, I totally disagree that Pokemon should be a $59.99 game, but it does command that price because it's a new title. So let's continue on with the video.
Price for a port of a game that came out 6 years ago. Now, I know Nintendo is like this, like with the Switch. It's like this. I don't have the Steam info just yet. I'll have...
By the way, the Steam info is the same price, $59.99 or $79.99 Canadian.
To let you guys know with regards to that, but if you look at the PS4 version of the game,
I don't know who runs the marketing over at Digimon. Why is this game nearly like 80% off? It's like $10 something. It's like $9 and some change in America and $12.79 in Canada. Like, why? It's... Ed will explain later in the video, but like it's literally the same game. There's like one or two things have been added, but not enough to command a full price game. Let's continue on with the video.
Which obviously is not the new port, so it doesn't include the beginner mode and the running option. It's on sale right now until March.
Wow, running option. I'm so gonna pay full price on running option.
March 2nd for $12.79. So see what I'm getting at here? The game is 60 USD.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I know, Ed. I know.
For a port. Meanwhile, you can get the same game for $13.
Then like they wonder why people in the West are so upset. Like, this is why people go get bootlegs or go on Pirate Bay and go get cracked versions of the game, and then they complain why nobody wants to pay for these games because they're just not priced right. Like, I don't get it. And then they complain.
And they wonder why their games don't sell. Like, if this game doesn't sell well, they're gonna say, oh, the West doesn't want Digimon game. No, like this is, you guys do this to yourselves.
Yeah, Ed also doesn't mention that, like, right now, like Namco Japan is heavily copywriting, like, almost all of Ed's videos when it comes to this particular game. Like, there is some use cases, like, it makes no sense. Like, he used in-game footage, not even a cutscene, and it's getting flagged for Digimon Con because they used a similar, like, walking animation. I'm like, that's like, I don't get it. I don't know. I feel like this franchise shoots themselves in the foot sometimes. It's just so frustrating sometimes.
This isn't even a remaster or a remake. Even then, even with like remasters, I think selling at full like brand new price is a little bit high. You got to compete with what's coming out. Like if people have
Yeah, that is just like what I mentioned earlier. Like it should not be full price.
a choice between buying a game that came out 6 years ago for full price or buying, I don't know, like whatever new Switch game is coming out soon, they're gonna choose that new Switch game. So that's one of the things that kind of annoys me. And then like, okay, so you might be saying, okay, well the Switch version, it's a new port, it's got new stuff. This is everything that's new.
Yeah,
okay?
he breaks it down.
Let's just quickly read from this article. Bandai Namco shared details from about the frame rate and resolution for the new Switch version of Digimon World Next Order. The technical information was posted on the official.
One I will say one positive thing is it is using 60 frames. At least I'm happy with that. I wish Pokemon would take notes on that. 30 frames is not an acceptable frame rate.
Japanese website. Bandai Namco says that the game is a largely 60 FPS experience. However, during some of the more intense moments, the frame rate in Digimon World Next Order may drop to around 30.
Yeah. I'll give it to that. Better not happen on the PC port. That better not happen on PC port.
This in comparison to the PS4 version that always runs at 60. As for resolution, the game will be 1080p in docked. It'll drop to 720 in portable mode. That's normal for the Switch.
Yeah, that is pretty normal.
The PS4 also runs at 1080. So again, you can't really like hate on that aspect because the Switch is always locked at 720 regardless of the game. And yeah, so Digimon Next Order, it's expected to take about 6.7 gigabytes on Switch in comparison to the 12 gigabytes on PS4.
It's interesting that the PS4 version has a bigger save file than the actual Switch. It's like, I wonder if they took stuff out or they put different texture files in there. I'm not sure. I know the PC is like 7 gigabytes, so they might have, maybe they took some unused assets. It's hard to say.
Which is kind of interesting. I wonder what took up that extra, 5.3 gigabytes of space. Did they have to downgrade a lot of the textures, and that's what kind of made more room on the cartridge? I'm not 100% sure about that. And then the only difference is that there will be a new beginner mode.
So to command this new port price, we got a beginner's mode and a new run feature. Yeah. I just don't see this selling high in the West.
A super easy mode, which I think we might just check out in the video that I'm planning on putting out tomorrow. I haven't actually put it out yet. You guys are probably have already seen it at this point, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And then they added a run feature. That's it. Run feature gives you 1.4 times speed. So you have the choice between on PS4 where the game is running better, it just doesn't have a run option, or a beginner mode.
Yeah, exactly.
You have that for $12, or you have a inferior version of the game for sorry, I was gonna say 80, it's Canadian, 60 USD. So the decision is really gonna be, do you want a portable game? Because if it's between you just sitting at home and playing on the TV, I do not really see a point in buying this game on Switch if you're gonna spend 80% more. To me, it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
I totally agree.
think this game should have probably been like 30, 40 bucks. I know there's going to be people in the comments who saw that one YouTube video about how games used to be more expensive, and they're going to be like, well, you don't know what you're talking. Listen, there's such a thing in this world as competition, okay? If other games are releasing at 60 USD and they're brand new experiences, regardless of how much you think the games should be worth more, it doesn't matter. That's the competition.
He's making a great point. It's like, there's not much more I could add to this. It's like such a great point. So let's get back to the video.
So they're competing with full games that are new. I don't think this makes sense. I don't think this is a good way for them to make money. This is a port. It costed them very little to put in the game.
No, the one thing I will say, this is just an easy cash grab. I'm gonna call it out. It's an easy cash grab. Like I don't I don't see any other way to look at it. It's an easy cash grab. Like it, the games are. It's not like this game was built from the ground up. It was already made, and it just needed to be ported to the Nintendo Switch and to the PC. I just I it Ed may not say it, but I will call it a cash grab. Like it's frustrating. I want to love this franchise and this brand just between the copyrights and just the stupid marketing. Like, don't even get me started with the Digimon Con. Like, that was a total letdown, especially for gamers like myself.
I really think they should have downscaled the price, because now they're gonna see a lack of sales and they're gonna blame that on the West. But anyways, guys, with all that being said, I don't know how well Next Order is gonna do with that kind of price tag associated to it. We're gonna have to see.
And another thing is like we're in a global recession right now. Like for some people, like it is matter of feeding their families or trying to provide a roof over their head or buy this $60 game. I know some people might argue with me, but like obviously people are gonna take care of themselves before this is just entertainment. It's simply entertainment. And if they find that the value is way too high, they're not gonna buy it. And the problem is the franchise is going to say, oh, the West doesn't want it because they didn't buy it. I just personally, at this point, they didn't market it right. And it doesn't help that they have a discount on the PS4 store for absolutely probably a better version of the game other than the run feature and the easy mode. Like, you're going to see a lot of cracked versions of this game. I will call it out there. So let's get back to the video.
But let me know what your guys' thoughts. Do you think this is too expensive? Do you think Digimon is continuing to shoot itself in the foot, whether it be through not marketing enough in the West?
So from my standpoint, guys, like I think ported games, at least in current times right now in 2023, I think games should range from $20 to $35. I think depending on the quality of the port, like Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX, I would say that they have it currently ported at $29.99, at least price wise. I personally think it should be closer to $20 due to the quality of the port, but I think Digimon should be around that $35 territory, or maybe closer to 30. But I'm not here to say, hey, free game, like they should be porting these for free. But I feel like it should be half, or at least at $35. So let's see what else Ed has to say.
Or just overpricing their game. Let me know what you guys think, and if you did enjoy the video.
Hey, what's up, patrons? Ed's patrons. These guys are like super legendary, man. If you guys get a chance to go to Ed's Discord, make sure you say hi to them. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. I don't think Ed has.
Make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things
Mon. Video here, but yeah, just to wrap it up, like Digimon definitely needs to reestablish or reevaluate the way they market to the games to us in the West. It's just super frustrating. Like, you push out a port that's full price. When I see full price, I expect a new title. That's just how I see it. I think it should be in a ported range, and it's just not. It's obviously I don't have a crystal ball to say, hey, this game's only going to sell, 50,000 copies or 10,000 copies, but I just don't see this game selling well. And unfortunately, it's probably going to hurt us in the West, but I don't know. But yeah, let me know down below how you guys feel about this. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.